All right. Well, welcome to everybody. I think I forgot to. Nothing's working tonight. This is unbelievable. Welcome to GUFON. Look, even the hat's on wrong. Everything's gone. This is like the weirdest minute of my life right now. It's like bizarro GUFON, man. Today is Saturday, and we're well into the weekend. The light is still lit outside, which I don't like it. But what's today? April 10th, 2021, Saturday. I'm out of sorts. This is going to be a very strange show, and I don't have my eyeglass cleaner. Dang it. I must have brought it over to I got to use this. Nope, I'm not using that nylon on these. I'll clean them when I clean them. How's that? It's just I don't like fingerprints, unless it's yours pointing back at me like, hey, you. Got a lot of stuff to talk about. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to talk about because this is the topic right now. Was that a super chat already? Say what? Wreaking havoc with a $5 super chat. Thank you, man. You need no do. Thank you very much. It is. Well, it could be two things. GUFON. I think we're the greatest UFO network. Just my opinion. I'm a little biased, but Giordano's UFO network could be another one for GUFON. Or if you just want to be funny, you can just say, a goofy. I see, I get it, because you're goofing on people. No, that's not what we're doing. I don't like it that people are outside, right below my window, and they're talking, and I think they can hear me through the window, and when I start talking, they stop, and then when I stop, well, they just got loud, like, because they probably can't hear me now, because I'm not so animated, but now they're listening. I'm on the air. Can you hear me down there? Hello? Hello? Oh, they're gone. No wonder. Mama down under. Thanks, Freaking Havoc. Super generoso. Super generoso. This Corbell, Knapp. I can't concentrate with them right outside. I thought they were gone. All right, whatever. All right, Bing. So the thing that bothers me about this, what? All right, roll call real quick. Mike Johnson, hello. Welcome to the show. Coraline, welcome to the show. Crowstep, welcome to the show. Zach, Kiss Monsoon, welcome to the show. IR Film, welcome to the show. Renee Cruzan, welcome to the show. Grandmaster UV, welcome to the show. IR Film, welcome to the show. Dark Hour, Paranormal, welcome to the show. Stu Gussa, welcome to the show. Kingfish Kebab, welcome to the show. Martin R, welcome to the show. Regan Havoc 215. Giddy up. Emmanuel's NFT Journey, welcome to the show. Namaste. Coraline, did I not? I hope I did. Welcome to the show. Cornelius Doherty, welcome to the show. Lori Oliphant, welcome to the show. JP Besson, welcome to the show. Lori Oliphant, welcome to the show. Bridget Ladd, BL, the Ms. B, welcome to the show. Denbub, welcome to the show. It's skipping along. I'm trying to keep up. Mr. Big Feet, my feet were up earlier today. Welcome to the show. Chill Gaming, welcome to the show. Manuel's NFT, already did that one. Yeah, it's still early. Got a lot of, Jack one. It's not a one. Jack LLL. Bob M., welcome to the show. Nathan Allen, welcome to the show. That's right. I am Don Richie Giovanni. And, my neck, I just move and my neck is broken. Did I see a, oh my God. I can't concentrate because all I hear is oh, shut up. Go do your fake niceties somewhere else. Oh, you should come over for dinner. Not really wanting you to. Hopefully you won't say yes. Maybe we will. Oh, good. They didn't say yes. I'm thinking about it. Maybe I should say yes because I know she did. She just asked to be nice. All right, I'll come over. Well, how about Saturday? Oh, shit. He said yes. He wants to come over now. Ooh, Saturday's no good. You ever have those conversations in the back of your mind? You're like, please don't say yes. Please don't say yes. He said yes. He said yes. Red alert. Red alert. Emergency. Emergency. What haven't I said? No, can't use that. Dead cat. Dead dog. No. My dad's got a uterus operation on that day. Yeah, can't make it. Yeah. He defines as a super he girl. Yeah. He's got dementia. He can do it. He doesn't. I'm just saying that he doesn't. But I don't know about this Corbell thing. I really think, to be honest with you, we're being, God, I swear to you, now we've got barking dogs. I don't know why this is making me edgy. And they're still babbing down there. I don't like it. I don't like the way this was presented by Corbell. I haven't felt anger like this in a long time. Listen. Shut up. Oh my God. I can't do this. I'm sorry. Usually I can get through things like this. I just can't. They got a dog that comes, somebody look at me. Somebody give me a cookie, a treat. Just shut up. Oh my God, now there's a guy out there. Oh God, I swear to God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Can you move away from, they're literally sitting on the ground. They're just sitting there. They're sitting on the ground, the filthy, dirty ground. And she's got, I'm not going to be able to do this tonight. It's so bizarre. I know I'm being weird. Yeah. Yep. There we go. Nope. Nope. Yep. This hat doesn't work well with this this pair of glasses. All right. Seems to have gotten quieter. I think she moved. Nope. I'm gonna try it. Hey, Gene Michael with the super chat. Well, what's this say? I live in Harlem, bro. I usually hear gunshots. I tell you, I would prefer the one-time gunshot over the constant. Come on, but that's funnier than hell. For $3.99, that changed my mood. Thank you. I believe it's super generoso from Gene Michael. Thank you. So stupid. All right. So I really don't like the way this was presented, is what I was saying before. This Corbell, even the George Knapp stuff. I know I went on for 20 minutes last night about it, but it's just getting. Why is it, and how do they get mainstream media recognition? You know what I mean? You can see that there is a definite silence on the public. They will not talk to the public, mainstream media. That's what we're doing tonight. Because Corbell's video isn't even verified. Apparently, he got it from some anonymous person who said they were in the military or the Navy and got this footage, which, by the way, I am going to show you the rest of Mick West's debunk on this. And I didn't do it last night because of fair use. And you'll see the rest of that tonight in a few seconds, in a minute. What's this knowledge? 888? Check out UFO Video Addict on YouTube. Why? You have to tell me why. All right, don't. We'll check it out when I get around to it. Why did he do a duba? I saw Denbub in the Denbub, the Stu Gerson, and I said Dubub. Check out UFO Video Addict on YouTube. All right, thanks for the $5 super chat. As always, knowledge 888, Mr. Generosity. UFO Video Addict. All right, let's go check it out. UFO Video Addict. Saturday shows are a little more relaxed, as you could tell the difference. What am I looking for? All right, I'm here. I'm here. Oh, it's nice of this channel to steal from Third Phase. That's good. Wow. I don't think they have permission to use that one. Whose channel is this, by the way? It's got an interesting yet. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at. You see, this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about one thing, and you take me off, even though it was a $5 super chat. Let's try to keep this, topical. I go off my bullet points for tonight for this, and I don't know what I'm looking for. UFO over Connecticut, pyramid over UFO over Brazil. I can't play this person's stuff. You got to get permission. Oh, wait, they're stealing other people's stuff. So I guess it's all right. Knowledge, what do you want me to look at, man? You got to tell me. I'm already edgy. You got to push. Everybody got to push. Oh, this is unbelievable. You see, I'm not from Harlem, and I'm not used to this outside noise. In Arizona, we don't have that because right now it's literally 86 degrees. Not the hottest, but for them to be sitting out right outside my window, even though they're a floor under, it is really loud for me. I don't know if you can hear it. But I don't know what I'm supposed to look for here, so I'm not going to play anything there. Let me get back to what I was doing there. Did knowledge go silent now? What happened? He's gone. He's mad? Yeah, he's mad. Unbelievable. What happened to knowledge? What happened? He's still there, but his super chat's gone. That's weird. Yeah, it's not on the deposit list. He took it back. Why would you do that? What did I say? I said I'm just trying to say keep it topical. I don't know what I'm looking at. You just said go there. All right, look, I'm not spending time on that. I don't understand what I did. Oh, there he is. Just to check out the YouTube. Well, oh my God, you guys. Just to check out the, well, I understand, but you see, I'm doing a live show, and when you say just, and don't take this the wrong way. I know I sound like I'm mad. I'm really not. But what I'm saying is, you just said go check it out while I'm talking about the Corbell thing. So in my mind, I think there's something relevant to what I'm talking about for you to say that. So I click on it, and now I don't know why I'm there. So just try to keep that in mind. Say, hey, go check out this channel. If you look at the third video that says this and that and the other thing, I think it'll help your conversation or something. But you could have emailed me that. You could have emailed me that. But the $5, I get it. But then it makes me think you're advertising for somebody else's channel during my show. And, that I don't like either. Yeah, I don't like that. Just to check it out. Let's just advertise other shows in here. Don't you see that? Don't you think that's weird? All right. Gene Michael, $1.99. The irony is that he calls himself knowledge. Oh. I don't want to start any issues here, guys. But just having a good time. But let's say I don't say anything at all, right? Other people wouldn't have even said anything about that. But I just think it's strange to highlight someone else's channel on someone else's show. It's just common knowledge not to do that. You understand? Yeah, I'm not in the business of pumping up other channels. I'm just here to pump up what I feel is going on in ufology. And what good was that? Why seriously, I went to the channel, I saw it. It's all he's stealing from Third Phase, some of GUFON, Third Phase UFO Report. Why don't you just say go to Third Phase UFO Moon while you're at it? What did I say? Third Phase UFO Moon? There you go. Go there too. It's a new channel. Just put it up. Hey, Mario UFO. There it is. So, these are all other people's videos. This isn't anything that I would go to. There's nothing here for me. I've got all these. Seen it. See, this is fake. Why would this even be up here? Even Third Phase of Moon removed that video, and they felt they shouldn't have posted it. I mean, why? This is crap. This is CGI. You can tell. Yeah, whatever. I can't. This is bad knowledge. You shouldn't be, because now I can't accept anything that you recommend. Oh, these are all like, this isn't real right there. That's CGI. Everybody knows that. Yeah, this is awful. This is awful. Wow. It is. It's awful. But thanks for the super chat. Appreciate it. And another one I thought I saw come up. Thank you. I know more knowledge, he says. All right. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. You may do. You may do. You do you. Thanks, knowledge. All right. So back to the Corbell, and this is what I'm talking about. So deal with it. I don't know what is going on. This has literally been the weirdest 20 minutes of the last 20 minutes of my life has been awfully strange. I just can't explain it, and I'm not going to. So you all saw the video. Let me pull up the. I think I'm really seriously going to hurt myself in a minute. Seriously. What I don't understand is I'm really I can't even talk. I had the video ready. I swear to you, on my life, it was ready to go. Where did it go? That's these fucking people. I swear to cripe. I swear it. I'm just gonna, you just tell them, shut the F up. I just now, I don't have it here. So I'm just gonna pull up Mick West. It's the only thing I can do. But I need the right effing video. That's the thing. There's different ones out there. Here it is. It should be right there, and it's not. It's so bizarre. Pull it over. So there's a thing that I didn't get to on this video last night. Something called a BOKEH, is it? Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to play it just so we're here on the same page.
And then we pan over so we see this pole and a flashing light. They zoom in on the flashing light. Now this zoom isn't done with the monocular zooming. Look at the ring on the eyepiece moving.
Okay, so the deal is, what he was just saying is, the way this contraption is set up, you've got the monocular, and on the back, you have the iPhone connected to the camera. When they zoom in, when this thing locks in on the object, when the camera locks in on the object, you see the triangle and/or triangles. What they zoom in with is not this camera. They zoom in with the phone. So the visual effect remains identical, just blown up or zoomed in. So that's what's happening. They're zooming in with the phone, not the camera. That's why it never corrects itself out of this, is it a bokeh? Something like that. Or maybe a partial lens flare. I mean, this is an obvious major, this is a problem that happened. Oh, what he does, I'll just let him explain it and then we'll talk. I'm excited. That's all.
They zoom in on the flashing light. Now this zoom isn't done with the monocular zooming. Look at the ring on the eyepiece moving. It's the iPhone zooming with digital zoom, so it does not alter any optical effects in the monocular. So we get zoomed in and we see this green triangle in the center which flashes and two fainter green triangles on the left that don't flash. There's a bunch of other points of light that look like stars in a still frame, but they're just flickering noise that changes from frame to frame. We then zoom in a bit more on the green triangle, see it flash a few times, and then one other.
And it's funny how they never talk about the other ones here. There's going to be so much blowback about these triangles here that Jeremy Corbell never talks about. He's going to eventually have to say that, oh, yeah, we just wanted to verify what this might be before we mentioned it. Because they absolutely know what this is, right?
The green triangle, done flashing, drifts past, and that's it. The first thing to notice is the flashing of the light. There are two flashes at different rates, a bright one every 1.5 seconds and a dimmer one about every 1.25 seconds. These are basically the rates of flash for standard aircraft navigation lights. 1.5 seconds is the...
So basically, I'm going to fast forward so I can play the second half that we didn't watch yesterday. So basically, he thinks it's an airplane and that the military probably, or the Navy, I should say, thought they were seeing something they weren't. But here, let's look.
For artistic effect.
Look, you can see this triangle right here. This is part of an effect that he's created with the camera. Watch. This is amazing stuff. I'm so glad he did this.
Of light is out of focus. It shows up as a shape of light called a bokeh. These can be round or the shape of the camera aperture. If the camera has an aperture that was triangle shaped, then that would explain the shape of the bokeh. However, I can't find one yet that looks like that in night vision binoculars, which often don't have an aperture at all as they want.
Amazing. I've got to pause it every now and then. I'm sorry. It's just the rules. But that is kind of amazing. So, yes, it's weird that this stuff does appear on camera, even though it's so close.
But if something were in the front of the camera, then that can alter the shape of the bokeh. Here I put a triangle over the lens, and now we have triangle-shaped bokeh. Why would someone take their lens like that? Sometimes people do it for artistic effect, but it turns out there's a serious reason to do it for night vision goggles. It improves focus in certain situations. So there are aftermarket adapters that fit over the front, but people sometimes make their own. Sometimes they drill holes in lens caps. Sometimes they make covers using tape, like this square one, which would easily
Military
make
goggles.
diamond-shaped bokeh, just one step away from triangles or pyramids.
So that's probably what it is. This Navy officer wanted to get clear footage of whatever was out there, whatever he wants to look at. He made it so there's less light or refraction of light or dark or whatever it is you want to call it coming in through the lens. He's sharpening the amount of light. It's sharpening effect is what he's doing. It's just because it's night vision, and this is what's frustrating because it should have done a much better job than what we see, but then it created the effect on the bright light, and Mick West just proved that right here. To me, it doesn't get any better. That's probably what it was, but we're not done yet. No, not yet. We've got one more. Pinched optics.
Pinched optics.
Yep.
That makes lights into triangles. But I think bokeh is more likely.
It makes lights into triangles. Did you hear what he just said? Which is true.
Bokeh is more likely as pinched optics is more common an issue in larger telescopes, but it does turn stars into triangles. Speaking of stars, remember those other two triangle shapes that were not flashing? I think that's two bright stars. When you look at a plane at night, the plane's lights are not much brighter than stars except when they flash. These two shapes are basically the same as the flashing one, and we see this with bokeh, where all the lights in a scene take on the same shape. And having a dimmer light doesn't change the shape or the size of the bokeh, it just makes it dimmer.
Amazing.
Notice that the lights have to be a bit out of focus for bokeh to form.
Absolutely.
Why would this video be out of focus? It could simply be manual focus and they did not adjust it perfectly.
It is.
Or maybe it was autofocus and it got stuck on that pole, focusing at that distance when it needed a little tweak to focus on the point of light much further away.
That's right.
Cameras often have a hard...
I think it's on autofocus. He tried to focus with that pole that was there, which is something I do with tree branches if I have autofocus, but I never use autofocus. But when I first started, I did. And it never focused properly on the airplane. And when you have an airplane with three lights very close together, it forms that triangle shape. And he says it here too. But when you have this and you're looking through night vision, these three lights are going to look way brighter and may form a connection and fill in side of them. So the light fills in. It spills out, but mostly because the points are here. Their origin is here. So that's why you would get the triangle effect. It's very interesting. Photography is a tricky, tricky thing, as a lot of you probably are learning, or know, or don't care. But the reason we bring all this up, because most likely, let's hear what Mick says. I think he says most likely it's an oversight by the Navy. See, here's what I think. I think there's a guy who was in the Navy that's a fan of Corbell's or a friend. Okay, here's what happened, I think. Because we have an anonymous person from the Navy giving Corbell this information. He was there the night that these came by. Apparently, that's the story. Now, we don't know who this person is, and we probably will someday, but I don't think we're going to find out who that person is for a while. And that's done on purpose. Because what Jeremy probably said is this, or maybe Knapp did. Maybe Knapp found this guy and handed it off to Corbell because Knapp already had the iPhone camera bullshit clips, pictures from the other day, the day before, or 2 days before, whatever. It's too close for me. And they're trying to put pressure on the 180 days. They're trying to create a false threat. How can you say that this is a threat? Just because somebody filmed something? Remember what Mick West said about the flashing lights on this video? They're pretty much identical to a jet, a commercial jet. They flash at 1.5 seconds, 1.3 or something like that, respectively. It's amazing. It's just like a commercial jet. So you have what he said. You have an out of focus bokeh effect, which could be that. We don't know. But it sure as hell looks like it. And I think this guy, Jeremy Corbell or Knapp, was like, we need something. Find us something that looks like it could be a UFO. Well, we think we may have something here. We think we're not experts in photography. We're just the Navy guys. But I think you might like this one. They could have purposely, I'm just throwing it out there, but the Navy could have purposely did this, just to create that fake threat. I think I see right through this bullshit. There's something going on. You guys know me. I'm usually right. I think I'm right about every time, right? I think I'm about 98%. I was right about a lot of things. TTSA, I was 100% right about that. I said, I'll be lucky if they last 5 years. Huh? What happened? Almost 5 years to the day. The band broke up. A lot of people said that. Yeah, but not 5 years. Most people said 2. Well, there wasn't Lou Elizondo in the beginning. So just remember that. It's hard to remember what TTSA was like before Elizondo. Anyway, TTSA, Corbell, Knapp, all these people are in that same McShillen family. Elizondo, Tim McShillen. They're all part of that Twitter UFO dumb guns. My thing is this. Who cares where they're from. All I want to know is why? Why? Why do this? Really? Don't you guys see the mistakes? You guys see it, right? I can't be doing this by myself. That makes me look like the crazy guy. He never mentions the other two triangles because Corbell knows that those are stars. He's not a dumb guy. Yeah, he is. He's pretty bad. He's not that bright. He may be smart, but his critical thinking is way out of its, way off. It's way out of its range, is what I was going to say. Seriously. Not a big fan because of this. I have nothing against the guy personally, other than the fakeness. And George Knapp should know better. You would think. But what did I say earlier in life when George Knapp was skinwalkering all over the place and making the movies with Corbell? I said, why do we believe this guy? Why? Because he has the word investigative in front of journalists? That's why we trust George Knapp? Are you serious? That doesn't mean shit. George Knapp is still a human. He's still fallible. There's greed, gullibility, and the want to be successful at this juncture in his career. Now, you're going to say he doesn't need to be successful. No, but it's addicting, and he likes to be relevant. And I put all of these things, and I don't know him. I'm just going by the evidence that they're bringing forward is not UAP or UFO evidence to me. And Mick West feels the same way about that. And proves it. I have a problem with this video and those other pictures making it to mainstream media when in fact we here at the Third Phase of Moon and GUFON Connection and everybody else, we feel we put out more stuff and talked about more legitimate things than this. This is not a UFO, man. It's just not. It's an airplane, and it's not moving erratically, as Corbell will say in the video, because that's what he said, making unbelievable, unimaginable moves or something with a U. Yet we don't see that. We just see something casually going in a straight line. This is so frustrating to me that I'm talking about it for 2 days straight, 3 days if you really want to get down to it, this week. Good question. Who do I like or trust in ufology? Well, I do like Alien Scientist. I like him. Thank you very much for the $4.99 super chat, Bill Romanos. For $4.99, that is a really good question. I appreciate that one. That's a good one. Who do I like or trust? Who else? Well, now I like, of course, Third Phase of Moon, but before I didn't want to see them on the same planet as me, you know. I was that mad at them because, well, obvious things, but when you guys hear, if someday you'll hear their story. I know of it because they told it to me. And everything makes perfect sense. The path they went down. And and that's why I teamed up with Third Phase of Moon and we're good friends, I think. And it's because I believe they're doing the right thing. And they took a chance on me coming over there. I mean, I'm a risk factor because of all the things that I don't like in ufology. It's not easy for me to try to ride that line. I want to be liked. I don't want to say this too much. I don't want to say I know for sure it's a balloon when I know for sure it's a balloon, because you want to leave the window open. Well, that's what I have GUFON for. I have GUFON for my thoughts and opinions, and I don't think I trust a lot of people. I trust John Greenwald. He's in ufology. He's a good one. Who else? It's hard for me to think. I'm going through all the people I interact with or watch. There aren't any UFO channels out there that I'm a big fan of, other than, I'm talking ufology. Well, of course I like my friends, Dark Hour Paranormal, 1028 Productions, that stuff. But I'm thinking outside. Well, Jim Goodall, he's done some good things for ufology. I think we can trust him. I don't trust. Well, I won't say who I don't trust. Let's just go there. Let's keep that out of the thing. Who do you like or trust? It's a small list. As I go through the show, Bill, and when it hits me, I'll come up with some more. There's a few more. There's people who I used to like and trust that I don't like and trust anymore because they changed. That's a good question too, but I won't get into that today. Now I'm thinking of who. It's such a short list. I can't think of anybody else at the moment. Hey, Andy Cowley, what's up? Monica Walston Arts, welcome to the show. Yeah, but what about the videos they have faked? Yeah, I'm wondering if you're talking about Third Phase of Moon. Well, let me tell you, they didn't fake anything on purpose as of 4.5, 5 years ago. Nothing is CGI on purpose. Like in the past, Monica, they would put up anything that looked good. You know what I mean? That it looks like it could be a UFO, even though it looks like it's a Star Wars action figure or something like, not action figure, flying machine. They admitted all that stuff. That's the thing. People are forgetting. They came out and admitted their wrong ways. And there weren't many. You remember that stuff. All right, there was a lot in the beginning. But if you let me ask you this, Monica, I'm going to ask you something here, and this applies to everybody. Are you the same person you were 10 years ago? Just think back to when you were 10 years younger. I am so not the person I was even 2 years ago, but 10 years ago, I am the same as far as my thought process, but I'm wiser, I'm smarter. I pick and choose more instead of reacting more, more level-headed. So those things play into who I am today. You're definitely not the same person. Well, neither are they. And they realize that they want to do good. Their intentions were to do good, not to hurt. They thought they would create the illusion with other people were sending them videos, right? And they're like, wow, that would be cool. Imagine this. And then they throw it up on Third Phase of Moon and said, imagine this, or could you believe this to be a real UFO? Or look at this UFO. This is something that's unimaginable. Can you imagine what this would be like? They were giving that kind of feel to ufology. I didn't buy into it. A lot of people didn't, but a lot of people did. And they liked that being transformed from Earth into a Third Phase of Moon reality where UFOs exist. And that has changed to, let's not do it this way anymore. Obviously, people don't get what we're doing or don't like it. So we're just going to do the right thing for ufology. And that's all I hear them talk about. And they even tell me, Rich, it's bigger than you. It's bigger than me. It's about ufology at this point. So let's team up. Let's get people that are credible, like John D'Souza and Alex, who's an astrophysicist, I believe. He's the curator at the Smithsonian Institute. And then we've got Michael Schratt, who just joined the panel. Of course, myself, Doc, and Mike Roser from Dark Hour Paranormal, Dr. J Live Radio. So a lot of different brains have been put together, and that was within the last year. But the last 4.5 years, 5 years, Third Phase of Moon wants to do good for ufology, and no one else. No one else. They've even gone as far as what they've never did before was stick up for themselves, because damn it, they're doing a good job. And when people say they're out there to make money off of fake videos, that now hurts. That now is a lie. And that now needs to be stood up to, and let's give them a chance. I don't understand why we can't give them a chance with the panel over their shoulder looking at everything. And we all talk about this stuff before we talk about this stuff. Sometimes these news reports and UFO things come in really quick and we want to break the story. We don't have all the information. We just know that lights appeared over the sky in Montreal, and oh, lo and behold, it happened to be something that was a school project from a few years ago. We don't know. We're not from Montreal. We can't see everything. It's impossible. You would have to type in every city, state, and country and try to find all the UFO reports that were ever put out there. You can't do it. So that one flew under the radar, but it wasn't on purpose. And they didn't purposely fake anything in the past. They put stuff up, Monica, that they knew might very well be CGI, but they really don't know because they didn't make it. So they put it up with that in mind. And they said it. They say it on every single episode. We don't know if this is CGI. It doesn't look like it to me, but... And then you'd hear Brent say, well, I see an anomaly over here. Maybe it is CGI. They talk about it, but they're posting it up there back in the day now, not now, but back in the day. So, look, I was their number one hater for years, up until 2.5 years ago. I just never talked about them anymore. And wow, I saw they were still around and thought that was interesting. And they called into my show and we talked. And then a few months later, we talked again. And they told me what had happened because I questioned them. And I said, why did you post all these fakes? And they told me, we didn't know. And I said, you didn't know that this and that. And they're like, well, look, we were new to ufology too. And we believed what we were doing was right. So we didn't care what anybody said or did. And over time, they realized the error of their ways and changed. So that's the new Third Phase of Moon, whether you like them or not. That is totally up to you, of course. But I don't think you can actually say, with me being a part of the panel and other people who have reputations that they've built up over decades, that we would risk it all just to be on Third Phase of Moon. And I like to lead by example. As the person who hated them most, I think I love them now. They're good guys. That's the whole thing. They're not bad people. It's hard to find good people in this world. Seriously, if you knew the Cousins brothers, you would not be saying they're making money on fake UFOs. Who cares if their channel's monetized? Don't you think they have a right to make money in the field? I don't see anything wrong with it if you're doing the right thing. I never made a dime in ufology for the first 16 years. We monetized the channel last year when we hit 1,000 subscribers, and the support has been unbelievable and has literally saved me during this time where we weren't able to work and we're locked down, and you guys supported me, and I went to from 2 to 3 days a week to 6 days a week, maybe 7. So it's become this paradigm shift, I like to call, because of that phone call Third Phase made to GUFON. It seemed to be like a chain reaction of events like you wouldn't believe. We talk about it a lot, and it's really fun and it's interesting. And I feel bad for them when people say that they're faking stuff now, because they're not, and they never did. They posted questionable shit, but they weren't faking it. And I know some of you can't wrap your head around that. I get it. You can't flip-flop, Rich. How can you flip-flop? I said, well, people change, and I'm always a fair guy. This is the thing I like to think about me. I'm fair, and I like to give people a chance to prove me wrong. And they did it easily. And I didn't feel like I was being lied to or duped. And if I was, well, they're the best actors on the planet. They should get an Oscar for everything here on out, because I don't think I'm a gullible guy. I don't think I just fall head over heels because somebody apologized, because I talked to them for a few hours. Now I feel like I need to support them. It's not that. It's about this. Let me show you. It's about this. This guy, George Knapp, TTSA, and anybody else who I think is putting ufology backwards. And that's what Third Phase is here to do. Third Phase wants to get the news out, break it, own it. I do this. They don't do the call out thing, because that's just not what they do. I don't feel like I'm calling anybody out. I think Mick West did an excellent job again debunking this, which I said when I first saw it. This has to be a lens flare or something with that camera. And it is. And I think he did a good job proving it. From the light flashing sequence to the BOKEH. Yeah, it's a pretty good debunk. And he was nice about it, right? Right? Mick West was nice about it. But when I say it, I'm the enemy. When I say it, I'm the enemy. You know why? Because I'm not in that circle. I'm not in their circle. I'm not friends with those people. I choose not to be. I chose that I don't want to associate with those people because of the way they think. It's just weird. It's all I can say. It's weird. How can you not see this for what it really is? I don't get it. Am I that bad? Am I that off? Am I the bad guy for real? I just don't think so.
More likely than flying pyramids, and definitely ahead of aliens. But we can keep all those things on the list just in case. I could easily be wrong. Does this mean that the Navy is messed up, that they are incompetent? Not that I know of. As far as I know, this was just an anonymous video sent to Jeremy Corbell, not an official Navy release, although they seem to have acknowledged that it was taken by Navy personnel. I've not heard anything official about the Navy analysis, so we can't say if their analysis was lacking. But I think if they do look at it, then BOKEH will be pretty high on the list of things they consider.
No. You would think that, Mick West, but not when they have a narrative. to say that the UAP UFOs are a threat. That's it. It's all about that magical threat. And then you got to think why? Why? Why is this threat so important? Okay. So they want to get funding to look for UFOs. But if what they're showing us are not UFOs and they're lying to us or just don't know, then how can we trust them? Right? Are we out of focus again? Then how can we trust them? It didn't work. Come on, click on there. What's wrong with you today? There we go. Nope. I think it's the lights in the background still. I really do. I think there we go. I had it. Let me fix that. Let me get you a video to watch so you don't have to look at my ass when I walk away. That supple. Could bounce a quarter off of it. Oh. All right. Where? Oh, yeah. I really don't have any videos to show, do I? It wasn't about that tonight. But I do have something. Let's pull this up. This is interesting, actually. This is
breaking.
This is I don't know if I like this. Yeah, this isn't bad. I'll show you this. And I don't know. I don't. To me, I really don't care, but it's a big discovery.
Just discovered in a Judean cave may be a direct message from God for these times. Welcome back to the Next News Network. My name is Elijah Schaefer. I'm the host of Blaze TV's show Slightly Offensive, and I'm currently filling in here. If it's your first time, please tap that red button right now to subscribe to this channel and turn on the bell. It helps us out a lot. Well, Michael Snyder from the Economic Collapse blog writes that we just witnessed one of the most exciting archaeological discoveries in decades. For the first time in 60 years, new Dead Sea Scroll fragments have been discovered. Take a look.
A significant historical find in Israel, where archaeologists have uncovered new fragments of the renowned Dead Sea Scrolls.
The first time in over 60 years, we have fragments of a biblical book that were discovered in an archaeological excavation.
The parchment fragments are part of a trove of artifacts found in an 80-kilometer stretch of cliffside desert caves east of Jerusalem. The findings included ancient coins,
That's crazy. That is so amazing. This comes from the Next News Network. Yeah, the Next News Network. Yeah.
6,000-year-old partially mummified skeleton of a child and a weaving basket. The shards were found in what is known as the Cave of Horrors, where years ago ancient skeletons of Jewish rebels were found.
So these are new pieces of the puzzle, and we can add them to our...
Isn't that amazing? 60 years later. 60 years. It's remarkable. No, we won't talk about it. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Hold on, I got something here from Facebook. Oh, this is interesting from Valerian the Mac the Third. Let's pull this over. I like this, man. Good job on this. See this? It's a special labyrinth. Yeah, they call them spiral labyrinths. Yeah, what you do is you start out in here, I think, and then you walk around in a circle with whatever meat you want to eat that night. And then if it's a sheep, by the time you get to the end, it'll be delicious. You got to find your way out, though. If you don't find your way out of the spiral, then your sheep will turn into dog food, right? Isn't that how that one works? It's probably just there for praying or spirit. What are they? Spiral? What is this? Connecting with the universe? Where was this? Here, let's go take a look. Want to go to Google? Well, let's go to Google Earth. Your mother's got 9 toes. I can't copy it. I don't want to type in anything. Anyway, where was this? In Jerusalem? Yeah, pretty cool. We got more of these. Hold on, I got another one here. Facebook. Where are you? All right, here we go. Nope, that's not it. No. What's this? Oh, that's the thumbnail I was going to use instead. Nope, can't use that. Gosh, I tell you. What is this? Do you think this has anything to do with July 8th? No. We already talked about that. Oh, tomorrow there's going to be a special broadcast for the helicopter launch on Mars. Yeah. If I don't sleep through it, there will be. Okay, here's a cool video. And then I'm going to go grab a Red Bull. 12 most incredible recent finds. These are great. I believe Missy sent this to me. These are some of the best I've seen. Yeah, I want to get to the one I want to get to, though. I think it has to do with ancient alien technology. Of course. Some of these are just unreal. Where is she? This is bizarre. Well, I'm just going to press play and bring it over because, again, fail on my end, but still a good video. Check this out in 3, 2, go.
Relic at the bottom of your garden, or some space junk in the middle of the nearest field. Think that sounds far-fetched? Check out this video full of incredible finds, and you'll become a believer. Hubert de Givenchy was a big name in the fashion world during the 1980s and 1990s. His company, Givenchy, is still a big deal in the fashion and perfume business today. Most people know about his fashion, but far fewer people know he once teamed up with Lincoln to make cars. There was a special Givenchy limited edition Lincoln Mark V at the end of the 1970s, and then a few special edition Lincoln Continental Givenchy models released in the mid-1980s. They're as rare as a hen's teeth today, but here's one that turned up in a junkyard in Denver, Colorado, USA in January 2021. We can only assume that whoever abandoned it had no idea what they were dealing with, which is a little strange given the fact that the Givenchy name is so clearly marked on it. You can see from these pictures that the car
Isn't it Givenchy? Nah. All right, I'm going to pause this for a second. I think we need to change the mood a little bit. That's what we need to do. And I think I have the cure. Seriously. No, I think I do. Here's the cure right here. Hold on. I saw you guys asking, saying stuff. I put 2 and 2 together, and I know what you need. I know what you need. And I apologize for not. I apologize for not. Come on, everybody! What are they?
What are they?
What are they?
Why are they?
What do they mean? What? Huh?
What are they?
What do they mean? One more time. What do they mean? Are they harbingers?
Are they harbingers of world change? The secrets in the field.
Come on, everybody!
Are they harbingers of world change? The secrets in the fields. Are they harbingers of world
Change.
The secrets in the field. The secrets in the field.
Can you believe these people are still outside? What are they? What are they? Been a while. It's been about 3-4 weeks, huh? Interesting. All right. Giant UFO near the ISS in Earth orbit is a reflection? I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Madrid, Spain, 2021? June 4th. June? Oh, April 6th. Okay. Let me see. Well, these are the types of videos that are getting thousands and thousands and thousands of views. Right here. Watch. Hold on a second. Well, that comes from Aliens Secure. Almost like using secure team. But here it is up here. But these are the UFOs that are getting the big numbers.
UFO, look, UFO.
Why? Why? Why would he say UFO? Why? Is it not moving? Is that what I'm missing? It's not moving. No, it's moving from right to left.
UFO, look, UFO.
UFO, look, UFO is up in the sky, I know. Yeah, look, it's moving across. Oh, or is it? Oh, actually, it's not moving. Pretty interesting. It's still right above here. The guy's a little bit stationary. Let's take a look at those last few clicks here.
Not moving.
Over here. Yeah, it looks like it's moving. Let's go to the end and see where it is now. Wait, it moved back? Oh, it's still in the same spot. Okay. That's interesting. But it looks like a drone. Why? I don't know, man. Because it's horrible quality. And that's the only thing that makes sense. But for an unidentified UFO dot, that's the top of the food chain right there. It doesn't get much better than that dot. If you get a dot on video, have your dot either zig or zag or not move. I think that is a drone, but what do I know? Because everything is drones, balloons, bugs, birds, and that's it. And George Knapp doesn't know a UFO. Jeremy Corbell dropped the ball. It's just been an awful week for ufology. Just an awful, awful week. As far as UFO videos and pictures go, worst week since the inception of To the Stars Academy. But that's the thing. To the Stars Academy actually got ufology a lot of airplay on mainstream media, but only half of that, only half of the news. They didn't do anything with the public. Anything. Very sad. Okay. Here's an interesting tweet from Summonsing the Shift. This is a good one. I have to admit, there's some tweets that are just okay, some that are above okay, and some that are really good. And this one falls into that category of really good. So, Summonsing the Shift says, both Tom DeLonge and Stephen Greer assert we're shooting alien craft down based on their communications. No. Tom DeLonge and Dr. Greer assert that we're shooting alien craft down, which is based on Greer and DeLonge's communications with high-ranking intelligence officials. Elizondo and Mellon state that we don't know if UFOs are a threat. That can't be any more wrong, which is why I put this tweet at the top of the food chain, because it is so wrong. All we hear is Tom, you stupid mother, Elizondo and Mellon talking about the UFOs are a threat. They don't know what they are. Summoning the shift. They don't know what they are, but they are saying they are a threat. What a lie. That's a bold face. See what I mean? Do you see what I mean? That side of ufology, just up is down, down is up. Dr. Greer never said we're the ones shooting them down. He never said that. Lie. He thinks it's a false flag alien invasion, that we ain't shooting shit. Wow, this is awful. I can't believe this guy. What kind of following does he have, or she? Oh, it's a guy. Oh wow, nobody. Okay, so we don't really care. But let's keep an eye on this one. Let's follow. Let's give him one. It got a little less than me. I don't go on Twitter that much, except for the last month, 2 months. Never use Twitter because I hate Twitter. Because it's 85% of the bizarro world. That's why. And even if I'm nice, they tell me to shut up. See, now the light's staying focused behind me once I put the lights on static. Much better, much better. Wow, again, another awful tweet from somebody on the other side. All right. Here's an interesting thought, ladies and gents, ladies and gents. This comes from UFO Jane. If you had to choose an encounter with aliens on a flying saucer-shaped spaceship or a triangle-shaped spaceship, I'm going to have to say this loud and clear. That's about as dumb as a comment on Twitter. I'm telling you, this is the worst week. There's something wrong with the world. It's not right. Everything is really wrong. It's either wrong or just plain bad, like stupid. Right? If you had to choose an encounter with aliens, would it be on a flying saucer or a triangle? Like, who cares? That makes no sense. Why don't you just ask us, would you rather go on a triangle-shaped craft or a UFO? And again, you would get the same response. I don't care. Just put me in the air. Let's go to space. Let's travel across the universe into another galaxy, which we use a black hole or a tunneling system through the wormhole highway. That's all I want. That's all. I'm not asking for anything else. All right. Let's see what, here's what McShillen is saying. Let's see. Let's get McShillen up here. We'll give her a chance to, or him a chance to say something. Where'd it go? Oh. He says, this is in response to something else. Principal Executive DOD official on the record, Tim says, yes, I was debriefed. The DOD just needs to release all the data and tell the truth. And this comes from Tim McShillen. I don't understand where this is coming from. Oh, here it is. Maybe it's from this. Is the phenomenon itself causing the quote-unquote secret keepers to do what they are doing? Is the Pentagon doing something that has caused them to worry and feel the need to accelerate the release of information? And then Tim says, yes, I was debriefed. The DOD just needs to release all the data and tell the truth. Then he says, principal executive DOD official on the record coming soon. Oh, so a former lieutenant for police department who used to be in the military has the pull to get a principal executive DOD official on record talking about either secret technology, military technology, aliens, or UFOs. Doesn't it make you wonder how Tim McShillen has that kind of pull? The guy came out of nowhere. He came from a retired lieutenant. And now in a few short 2 years, this guy just now is Godspeak for ufology. Are you freaking kidding me? I can't believe anybody would listen to what he says. He's not the brightest guy. He's not a nice guy either. He's definitely got a vindictive side to him. I know. I've seen it. He's talked to me that way. So anybody who says anything about me, you got to say it about him too. It's unbelievable. Just because I asked questions, he said I had a mental issue on a tweet. Then he says, you have anger issues. I have anger issues. Why do I have anger issues? Because I'm asking questions. Isn't this amazing? That's what they do. They try to make you look like you're the problem when they're the problem, and they know it. And they're perpetrating a hoax on everybody right now. They're lying. Knapp, I know you know that's got to be a camera reflection in that window. How can you not know this is beyond me? Well, it doesn't surprise me anymore what people will do to keep their careers going. And I don't understand what ufology can do for you, Knapp, other than give you a second career, which it has done. But giving Corbell the keys to your secrets is like giving Tom DeLonge the launch codes for the nukes. Guaranteed to blow up in your face, not blow up in a good way. Jeremy Corbell, man, what an embarrassment. I really do feel that. It's my opinion. It's just my opinion. I feel the way he acted about a simple airplane, thinking that he has something from the military, the Navy, pardon me, that is actual UFOs, and doesn't even talk about two other triangular shaped objects that are in the same video, tells me that he knows damn well that that is a light anomaly, a BOKEH or whatever it is. There's no way he can prove it. There's an anonymous source within the Navy that's giving Corbell UFO footage. Think about what I just said. There's an anonymous person in the Navy risking it all to give Corbell this footage. It ain't happening. Not until I get to see who. We never wait. Even with Naps. Even with George Knapp's, we don't know who these people are that took the photo or flew the F-18. I want to know. And you know why they won't tell us? Because they don't give a shit. No, because these are bullshit photos from George Knapp. That's all. They got something that looked, they are doing, listen. They're doing exact same thing Third Phase of Moon did when they first started and didn't know any better. That's what George Knapp's doing. That's what Corbell's doing. But guess what? They're worse because they do know better. They do know better and they don't care. They don't care. Hey, here's a tip, everybody. If you really want to know, send your shit over to Mick West, right? No, don't even send it here. I'm telling Corbell and Knapp and all that, use Mick West because he's the guy who's doing the right thing. You guys aren't even trying to figure it out. You just accepted it and posted it. And what a dirty, filthy, disgusting thing the Mystery Wire does by putting that watermark over the photos. We don't want anybody stealing our proprietary UFO pictures. Those are from the Navy. Not going to steal our stuff and use it and make money and get credit. No. We're going to watermark it. Oh, the ego. The ego. You know it's true. Everybody steals everything. And it's for the public. Why watermark it? You ruined it at first. Thank God you removed that watermark 24 hours later. Thank God. But that shows you but we corrected it anyway. Nah. Your initial thought is we're keeping this. Nobody else can use it. Everybody's going to have to filter the Mystery Wire. Why? Views mean money. Right. Because views mean advertising. That means more for Georgie Boy and Corbelli. Got to fill your Corbelli with lies. It's okay if you make money, but not if you're lying, cheating, stealing, pulling one over on the public. They know that that is not a pyramid in the sky. They freaking know it. And you know how I know it? And I'll say it for the fourth time. Because they didn't talk about the other two triangles that went over. Flew right over it. Didn't even talk about them. They didn't even exist right in front of their face. They're lying to you. No. Yeah, Corbell's going to come out any day now and he's going to say, well, we didn't want to speculate on the other triangular shaped object. We just wanted to get our facts straight. All right. I understand you want to post something, but to boldly not say anything about them, not even to acknowledge that those triangles are there, that to me shows more deception than anything else. How do you not say that? Everybody else on the planet saw it. But Corbell didn't say anything about it. And you know why? Because he doesn't have an explanation for it. Because you know why? Because deep down in that gullet, he knows for damn sure that could not be a UFO, that the story could be a lie, and that the anonymous person probably doesn't even know anything about anything in the military. For all we know, that could be some guy with nighttime binoculars by an airport. Did you see anything that showed military personnel running and scuttering around? Me neither. That could be anything on video. Matter of fact, it is. It's an airplane, a commercial jet. And we're still talking about it because it makes me angry. If people, you want to yell and point at Third Phase of Moon and GUFON, and you are the ones that are lying. They're the ones. No. We're going to believe Mystery Wire because that's George Knapp. Why would Knapp lie? No, he's not lying. He's just not doing his investigative research. And if he did listen to what other people are saying, including me, if he did pay attention and he saw that, hey, George Knapp video debunked, don't you think he would click on that to see what we were talking about? You would think so, but George Knapp's ego won't let him. I'm not a fan anymore. I was, but I'm not. Now, this is 2 times in a row Knapp has been pushing bullshit. I don't care. I'm not. I don't work for Knapp. I'm not friends with Knapp. I am not friends or work for Jeremy Corbell. This is America. I can say what I want to say. It's my opinion. It doesn't matter. Do your own research. That's all I can tell you. If you're going to send me angry emails and comments under the videos, they'll be deleted. No, they probably won't. I think I deleted 3 videos recently. 3 comments, sorry. No, I'm not going to be attacked on my own channel. And I'm not going to engage in it. That's not where that discussion happens. Comments are comments. You know, you can leave your opinion nicely. But once you attack me, I'm not gonna deal with it. Like I said, I am going to ignore with kindness, except on my show. No, I'm even doing it on the show. I'm not talking about anybody. As a matter of fact, Scott Brown and I were chatting back and forth just before the show, about a half hour before. And we have it set up for him coming on Monday about the Twitter comments that he made about Third Phase, and, you know, throwing me in there as well, but mainly about Third Phase of Moon. So we're going to talk things through. I want to get his point of view. I want to know what the debunkers are thinking nowadays. Scott's been around a long time, probably as long as me, maybe longer. I don't know. I didn't ask, but we're going to talk it out. We're talking friendly. It's nothing, no anger. So should be good on Monday. I would, because he had asked me if I wanted to talk to him on the phone. He goes, I'd rather talk to you over the phone. I said, well, I don't believe this, that, you know, you're going to record it, going to try to catch me in something. And he said, no, I'm not going to. And then I don't know, but then he said, too bad you don't have open lines or something. I'd call in, we could hash it out. And I'm like, well, maybe come on Saturday or tonight. Not tonight. I wasn't ready because I already had my mind set up. And I know me, when I switch from one thing to the other within a half hour, I don't feel good. So we're going to do it Monday so far. So that's the plan for Monday's show. It should be really good, actually. I'm very interested to hear what Scott Brown has to say, to be honest. I have questions, and he does too. It should be really good. It's always nice to start off bad and then talk it through and see where we end up. The worst thing that could happen is we end it as acquaintances. The best thing, maybe we work together and we become friends after all of that. You never know. You don't. That's why I talk to Third Phase of Moon, because you never know. And I always liked Third Phase of Moon. I always said these guys, something about them. I said it. You can hear it on any one of the old shows. I really honestly can't stand the guys, but they do pretty good editing. And then years later, I found out that they make movies. And I said, oh my God, they make movies too? No wonder. No wonder everything looks so good on their channel. They're making it up. That was funny. Yeah, and then I just ended. I said, I'm not dealing with this anymore. I can't beat them. They've got, I think the last time I was around them, they had some like 330 or 360,000 subscribers or something. And then just last year, I couldn't believe it. A year and a half ago, I saw they were still around. I played a few of their clips. They saw me playing a few of their clips. They didn't even know who I was back at the AZ UFO show days. Like I said, they didn't deal with anybody that didn't listen to them. So it's kind of an interesting story. Every now and then, Third Phase of Moon is like, why don't you find something that you said about us from the AZ UFO show? Find the worst thing you could find that you said about us. And I said, no. I can't even listen to it. It's cringe material. Frickin' A, come on with this light. Why is this happening? This never used to happen on this camera. Is it because I don't have enough light on me? Come on. Hold on. There we go. I lifted my shirt up to show the camera my abs. Straighten that shit right out. That's so funny because Gene Michael, your super chat has been staying up the entire show. It's like, I don't know how you did it, but you got $100 status on that. For $3.99, your super chat has maintained its visuality on the channel. That's weird. All right, I like this tweet. If some of this was really labeled totally unknown after a deep investigation by the UAP task force, then we are really in trouble. Huge piece coming soon on this and our multi-year deep investigation of the subject from Tyler Rogoway. He says, I'll read it again. If some of this was really labeled totally unknown after an investigation, a deep one by the UAP task force, then we are in really big trouble. Excuse me. Why would we be in trouble if the UAP task force found out that these are real UFOs? Forget it. I know this is just dumb. I'm so, how could we be in trouble? Why would we be in trouble? Why would the aliens wait? Why don't they just take us out now? What are they doing? Waiting for a Neo to be born, right? So they can take us out for all future events? Come on, man. I'm looking for something here. I got to pull something up. Check this out. 2 days ago. Did we play this?
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins here. We've got a lot of UFO sightings that we're going to be going over tonight. And we asked...
Wait, what? Where is it? Hold on. I want to show you something. Hold on. We're going to pick something here that's real interesting because I need a second. No. I'm going to go back 3 years. I'm looking at all these. Here's what I don't mind about. I don't mind people putting up videos. Like you get a UFO video. Let's say you get something from Israel and you post it. And you can't get any more information because the people don't get back to you, but you have this UFO video that is brand new, never before seen. You want to be the first person to get it out there. So you put it out there without any other information. And that happens. And that's breaking news. But some of this stuff here, I want to play this one. I was going to do this for, I may still do this for Third Phase UFO Report. I love weather anomalies. And this one's a good one. So check this out. This is rare, what you're going to see. Super rare for...
the night, but right now, take a look at this. Some kind of rip in the clouds. It basically looks... It almost doesn't even look real. If you look at the video, as we're looking at it right now, you see some kind of...
Not this.
Same time that this happened, right?
Well, let's just watch. It's just interesting. There's something coming up here. Where is it?
Matrix signs. What's interesting about this is
I went by the thumbnail.
And it got scrubbed. But one of our fans at Third Phase.
I went by the thumbnail. And it's not, it's just a picture of a weather anomaly, but not what's in the video. There's something in the video, but it's not identical, and I thought it was. All right, so let's go. No, I'm 2 years back, so I said I'd go 3. God, I remember some of these as if they were like a month ago. It's weird. Okay, this looks interesting. Over California.
Third phase of moon. I'm sending this to you. This is the craziest. Northern Baja, California, about 10 miles south of the border. Oh no!
Welcome back to Blake Cousins' Third Phase of Moon. Along with the Third Phase of Moon team, we've got Orlando Smith. You with us, Orlando?
I'm here. Great to be back.
Great. And Brent.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Third Phase, guys.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. We've got an incredible video just in from...
Man, that is unbelievable. I've never seen this format before. It looks like Zoom, but without everybody. That is funny. All right. That's an interesting one.
We've got an incredible video just in from Baja, California. Let's just go ahead and run with this video. You guys taking a look at this? Great. Here it goes. We're going to play the video. This came into me last night via my Gmail. What are we looking at? Some people are saying
CGI fake hoax.
We're going to play the video in its entirety, and you're going to be amazed as this video progresses of what happens next.
Oh, I'm excited. I've never seen this before. Now,
Yeah,
I already want to say it's a fake. That looks like it's been cut out and pasted in, overlaid over this, doesn't it? All right.
Taking place
I got to bust chops, right?
across the coast. It's actually over the ocean. That's what makes it pretty important what we're looking at here.
Yeah, he just pulled back
the Brady
video. We're
Bunch.
getting some perspective. There's a wall in front of him with some graffiti, and apparently he's being followed by some police as well. Maybe there's some kind of police involvement with this activity going on in Baja, California.
It's another UFO. It's like turning. That's not an airplane.
Yes, I think that's an airplane. I believe that's an airplane.
Oh my God.
That's what airplanes look like. It's no, it's not. Oh, maybe it is an airplane. Maybe it's a triangle. Look at that. A boom, like, wow, that's bizarre.
That suggests that it's possible.
But I think it's an airplane. I think the plane was heading in one direction and turned, and now the light configuration has changed. I've videotaped a lot of these on purpose because eventually I knew I would do comparison videos, which I did back in the day.
Possibly not airborne.
I used to do what Mick West does now.
It's very stationary. These lights are stationary in the sky, and again, the lights are dimming out.
Oh,
Now
they're
we're down to a
stationary?
singular
Oh, I didn't know they were
UFO in the sky.
stationary.
Are these just
Oh
simply
shit,
flares
they went out.
flickering and dissipating, Brett?
Yeah, I don't think so. What I like about it is that this sighting has been seen from Tijuana all the way to
Oh my God. Well, I should have been patient and waited. Wow. Okay. So looks pretty good, right? Let's see if there's any more chatter going on here.
Baja California. It's quite amazing.
Look at this.
Yeah, look, it just keeps multiplying, and they're staying stationary. They're static.
What's weird is all these flashing lights that are showing up around it that aren't there the whole time to make me think it's camera static. It's weird. They were all, and then when it started doing that and appearing, the lights went out further. Flashing ones.
Yeah, did this thing
there's
jump
another
from
one
end to the other? It seemed like from
maybe
at
that's an
one
airplane,
point,
but there's
it was
another
to
one
the
there,
left, and, then it just
and there's
kinda
one
blinked
there.
out of existence, and now
See, I think the lights that we're seeing may be the center of the craft. See, there's another one there I luckily stopped on. What are all these little lights all around it? Is it a large craft and only thing we're seeing are the lights in the middle? No, I don't think so either. See, down here there's flash, but there's more right there.
This guy, like 4 of these.
It's weird. It's not a normal
lights
camera thing.
Just turned off, and now there's another machine or thing in the sky.
he said a machine in the sky.
Well, if the
Here
guy
at the
said
Playa
it,
de
then it must be.
Tijuana, Mexico. Look at this.
Yeah, you can tell he's quite amazing.
I don't know, man. Is there any more to this? Oh, and then something happens. Okay.
There, more lights
Oh.
just popping up to the left there.
Here comes another one.
Look at this.
Did the power just
Yeah,
dim?
for it to do
Did everything
something
get
crazy,
dim?
And it's doing something. Is it communicating with
What
them?
in the world is that? What?
So weird.
Now this is getting exciting.
Now it's getting exciting? Oh, shit.
What?
He doesn't know what it is.
Is it some kind of just large craft that's sitting off the coast of Baja here?
Wow, this
What?
really reminds me of the Phoenix Lights, and it's happening in Baja, Tijuana.
Come on, do something crazy.
Is this a real?
These are equidistant. They look very close together. Like, and you know what I mean? They're the same distance, but this does look like the Phoenix Lights. But I don't know. I don't see any airplanes would be dropping these from what, 1,000 feet above, 10,000 feet. I don't know. How far up would a plane have to be to drop the flares? Is a plane 2,000 feet above, and then when they release the flares? I don't see this as flares, though, because I don't see any flickering.
Miles south of the border.
It's interesting.
Oh, no.
Of moon.
Just
Right?
driving and pulled off and saw like these crazy lights.
Wait a second. Hold on. So this is a sighting from the 12th. That's this sighting, or is this a different
But it
one?
was like a ship earlier, and then they dissipated.
Because that's identical to this. So I'm assuming that this is just in the corner for the whole screen, but why have 2 split screens? Are they showing us this is a different? So Mexico and Baja, I'm confused.
Then another one came on, a third ship, and that one dissipated. Now these 5 lights just came on out of nowhere. What in the world?
What could get worse?
I hope that cop doesn't start sweating me. I'm gonna stay in here until something crazy happens.
All right. Pretty interesting, right? I'm not sure what it is. But usually that turns out to be flares. It's a good sighting. It's still going on. Man, that thing went on for a long time. Yeah, I'm just watching it. Oh, I want to show you something I just saw. Watch this. This is interesting. Watch when it gets out of focus. Watch here.
All
To
right,
the
guys,
right.
we're going to let the video play out.
What? What? Out of focus. It's a baseball field in the sky, a diamond. Holy crap. Pyramids. We've got diamonds in the sky, guys. See, just proved it to you at the end here. Just proved it to you that Jeremy Corbell does not know what he's talking about. George Knapp really doesn't know what he's doing when it comes to these UFO pictures that come along with the acorn, aka Batman picture, Batman balloon. It's all a joke to them. It really is. Makes me sad. It does. I'm really sad about the whole thing. I think ufology's got a long way to go again. I think we've taken 2 steps back. What I want to know, why are we... There's only one reason that these guys are calling these UFOs are a threat. There's only one reason why. And they can't show us real UFOs. Let me tell you why. The Navy can't give them to us. Nobody can. Because if they did, then you're opening up a can of worms you wish you never opened up. So they give us video evidence, quote unquote, that looks like and will be proved to be mundane objects, planes, balloons, whatever. So they've given us the gimbal, the go fast, and the tic tac, which we all know are definitely explainable. FLIR footage cannot be used as good UFO footage. No, sorry. I didn't see anything that was otherworldly on those 3 videos when they came out. I knew it, then I'll say it again, and I'm going to say it forever. These next things, the Batman balloon, the Tim McShillen balloon, which I believe was a hoax, was added in there. The pixelation's wrong. It doesn't match up with the background. I don't like it. I think there's a lot of problems with that F-18 Polaroid camera. No, iPhone 6 camera is taking a picture of. And then the release of the other 3 pictures, or 2 or 3 pictures, literally show, and you can see it, proved it yesterday, showed you today, the camera harness, the camera around the iPhone, in the iPhone, the little round part is the phone. Proved it to you yesterday and now. And that the bright object that George Knapp says is a UFO is this. And then the other picture is this, the camera. You can easily see the iris in the middle and the little harness it's in on that picture, those pictures that he has. Absolutely. Where is it? Is it? These right here. You can see it. It's obvious. It's obvious. You can see there's the round part, and then here's the iris in the middle. And that's the white one down there. Right here. This one here. Didn't they release better photos in this thing? Where are they? This is this. That's all. It is what it is. It's my opinion, right? My opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. Prove me wrong. That's the thing. They're posting stuff up. And nobody's really looking it over. If Tim West and myself have debunked Knapp and Corbell, in my opinion, I think we did. He did a much better job than my little show I put on, but nonetheless, I think I showed exactly what we're being showed as UFOs. I think I showed it's the iPhone camera and flash. That's all. But I'm the bad guy for having an opinion. And not Mick West. Well, he does it nicer, Rich. He's nicer at it than you are. Well, let me ask you this. How long has Mick West been around in ufology? Not that long. Not that long at all. But for me, it's 17 years of frustration, of trying to do the right thing, even when nobody's looking. It's living on principles of never lie and always tell the truth. That's weird. Hold on. I just got a really weird message. Oh, God, that is unbelievable. But what is wrong with me? Is there something wrong with me? Am I not nice? I'm not nice, huh? I don't have I guess I try to be nice. It's weird. It's just a bizarro world. Well, Monday, Scott Brown should be coming around to hang out and talk about what we've had an argument over. And I want to know some things about these debunkers out there, like this SHEILA Aliens girl. A long time ago, when I had the AZ UFO show, she lived in Arizona, right? And she was videotaping. No, scratch it. Sorry. She was getting popular for using the cameras on top of like public cameras, like security cams and things like that, and posting that they are capturing UFOs when they were all airplanes and things that are explainable. But she didn't understand that at the time. So she was invited to come on the AZ UFO show to discuss it. She agreed. And she was a fan at the time. And she knew what the show was about, trying to find out the truth. So she was confident enough, I think, that we were not going to be able to debunk it. But nobody ever talked to her this way because she's one of those attractive, entitled women. There's guys too out there. Believe me, I know. But you know, there are some women that just think they are never wrong about anything. And if I bat my eyelashes or smile a certain way, I'll make you melt. And believe me, that's what she does. She plays up her sex appeal and thinks that people are interested in her UFO footage when pretty much everybody's laughing. And we didn't laugh at her, though. We treated her respectfully, with respect, and always will. When people come on my show, that's what you get. unless we give you what you're putting out. So she was nice, we were nice. And we told her the frame rate, especially 15 years ago, 14 years ago, the cameras were shit. And we told her, this camera here, it tells us it's at 10 frames per second, because some of the cameras where she lived, I believe it was Tucson, Arizona, they tell you the frame rate of the camera, how when it's on, when it's off, all sorts of things, the directions it's pointing. Sometimes you could even have control of the camera if nobody else is controlling it. You ever use a public camera? It's pretty fun. And we told her how and why the things she thought were UFOs were airplanes, and she accepted it. So we thought. The next day, she must have listened to the show or later that night and felt that we were mean to her. She said, I felt like I was forced to agree. These guys were pressuring me. They don't know anything. They're a joke. She just went out, all out blitz, and saying all sorts of stuff about me and my co-host at the time. It was just hilarious to watch. And she'd never been around since. She reaches out to me, Sheila Aliens does, last week. Okay. I have it right here. Matter of fact, before I forget, she says, hello, I'd like to better try to understand what it is you're saying these debunkers are doing wrong. I'm assuming it is UFO of interest on Twitter that you have a problem with. I can't find it, the ISS Tic Tac video from Third Phase of Moon that you referenced in your video. Do you have a link to that? So I wrote back and said, there seems to be a new but same kind of debunkers we all know who lie and make people think they debunk some videos. Not my videos, but videos that have been shared on Third Phase of Moon and on GUFON. You probably remember how much I can't stand liars and hoaxers and how I hated Third Phase of Moon. And then I said, without getting into years worth of detail, Third Phase of Moon and I are friends. And as you know, they changed their ways. With me and Third Phase of Moon being friends, I am getting blamed for hoaxing videos now. Something that's never happened in 17 years, at least not at this level where it never stops. Yes, UFO of Interest is one of the fake hoaxer debunkers, but there's a few more that just popped up. The other is the Out There channel. The person I was speaking of tonight is Scott Brown. You must have heard about. He's the Out There channel. He's a really dumb guy. Not just dumb, but actually low in IQ dumb. Anyway, that's all I can say. If there's legitimate debunking going on, I'm okay with that. I'd like to learn something new, but when they blatantly lie about certain things to prove their point is worse than a hoaxer, in my opinion. And when it's about me and my friends, I take it more personally. I'll find the link for you. And I never did, because the next day, and 2 or 3, she says that I'm harassing her and I'm bullying her. And she says she doesn't even know me. She says, I don't know who GUFON is. How do you not know me? You were on my show. You've talked about me many times. And you reached out to me. You reached out to me last Saturday. I didn't reach out to you. So what I started doing was, after I got the message there, I started sending her links on Twitter to the new shows. And she says I'm stalking her and harassing her. You know, that's what these little pretty white girls do, that have everything handed to them, that can play up their sex appeal and have men fall all over them and want to have their kid, want to make a baby. She feels like It's such a lie, and it's all provable. I never talk to her. I never say anything. I just post it, just like I send it to Alien Addict, Third Phase of Moon, Area 503, and so on and so forth on Twitter. It's just a hashtag with a link. That's all I'm doing. But yet I'm stalking, harassing, and bullying her. That is a criminal. If you really want to get down to it, that's criminal. Because nowadays that shit doesn't fly well. And she's trying to create this narrative that I'm harassing her. Unbelievable. Do you see why I am not in a relationship? Do you see why? Because of that shit. Because when certain women get angry, they use that bullying bullshit threat and really can put a number on you. It can really ruin your life. That's a lie. And I don't like it. And if it continues, I will have to do something about that with Twitter. You can't be calling out people and saying they're harassing and bullying you and stalking you just because you don't like that I associate with Third Phase of Moon. You're going to ruin my fucking life? That's really the kind of persons that we're dealing with. And you wonder why I get so angry. Because you cannot change stupid. When her looks fail, you'll see. She'll be alone and wondering where she went wrong. She went wrong the day she opened up her mouth and thought that it was important to listen to her. Disgusting. Just utterly disgusting human nature right there. Just disgusting. Really is. That's an abused person saying shit like that about me. That's abuse. She's been abused by men. She hates men. Why else would you say that to someone who didn't do anything to you? Just because you don't like the way they talk about UFOs? You know damn well who I am. Don't lie and say you don't know me. You all know you wanted to meet up with me, and I said, no, I'm married. And you said, well, if I won't tell, if you won't tell. You didn't think I'd ever remember that. I want to break up my marriage. Nobody breaks up my marriage but me. No home wrecker in my life. Unbelievable she is. She's really evil. Truly evil. Now she's going around. Third Phase of Moon was really nice to her on when she came back and went live and everything. And all Third Phase of Moon said, I think something was like, we should talk. And in her mind, she's going around saying on Twitter now that Third Phase of Moon asked her, I think, to work together or something. I don't know what it was. But they never said that. And she made that up too. It's amazing that some people can just get away with blatantly lying. Well, you don't get away with it forever, because when you die, you meet your maker, whoever that is. You want to call it a god, I call it the universe. The universe answers to no one but yourself. Remember that. Remember that. Because that's true. The universe answers to no one but yourself. Isn't that right? It's true, though. It's true. It's a weird world. Very mean, vindictive world ufology is. There's a lot of mean people out there. Yet, the people who are doing the most shouting are the ones doing the most lying. It's like that priest who says he hates a certain type of person. You know what I mean? You know those priests who preach about how gay is wrong and all that stuff? Meanwhile, they're the ones doing all the favors. They're the ones who get thrown in jail for what they said is disgusting and a sin. They're the ones doing it. That's what she's doing, and a lot of the hoaxers out there do. And I'm talking hoaxer debunkers, basically. People wonder why. Why are you so upset? Why do you get mad? So what? Leave them alone. Let them do what they want. Well, I am. Until it hurts ufology. Why do Corbell and Knapp get put on mainstream media for airplanes and cameras? It doesn't make sense. And if it doesn't make sense, something is wrong. That's why. Something's wrong. And nobody cares. I don't see anybody else, no other channels out there doing anything other than Mick West with his nice debunk, but that's it. Yeah, it's a weird time we're living in. I hate it. Is Tyler back? Mom, meatballs! I wish Tyler was back. I need something else to talk about. Well, next week, like I said, Scott Brown's scheduled to come on Monday night. That'll be fantastic. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Very frustrating world we're living in. Really, it's just awful, awful. Well, that's the sign, guys. We are out of here until Monday. Have a good weekend. Be safe out there. Thank you, moderators and super chatters, for all your support and your time. Thank you very much. Super generoso. And newcomers and veterans, thank you for your... Damn it, what the hell's going on? Did you see this? Everything just shut off. It's so weird. How'd that shut off? Yeah, we'll be back when? Monday. 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. Yeah, see, it never went. That was weird. Hey, guys. Third phase of Moon may have something later. The UFO report will have something later. And if you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out for ufology. Have a good weekend, everybody. I'll see you Monday on GUFON.
you.